Welcome back. As promised, here's a 1964 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, all polished and ready for another cruising season. Now, for those who are new to my channel, this car I got from a junkyard in 2013. It had no engine, no transmission, and it was a roller. But she had zero rust. So what I did is I found another 1964 Cadillac that was T-boned. 44,000 miles on that engine and transmission, the correct 429 and Hydromatic. 64 was the first year for the turbo Hydromatic, but they also still had the regular Hydromatic in the Series 62 and some other Cadillacs at the time, but not the Sedan DeVille. So when I got this car, I had to change the shift quadrant to the Hydromatic shift quadrant. Other than that, she's a bolt right in application. 44,000 miles. Now she's got, I think, 46,500 on the 429 and Hydromatic. The biggest difference I've noticed is it takes a bit longer shifts out of first gear. It has to rev considerably higher than the turbos before it goes into second. Other than that, it's a beautiful low mileage powertrain. I detailed the engine and the engine compartment before I put it in. And the paint was just cut and polish. It's a junkyard paint job, but it's presentable enough for a driver. But I'm going to get it fully repainted and new interior. I'm going to upgrade the interior to a Fleetwood interior because it's a car would never leave my sight. It's going to be my kid's car one day, so I'm just going to make it the way I want to, not for resale purposes. But it's a beautiful car. It's my favorite car. I always wanted a 64. So when I wanted one, I put an ad in the local one ad and said 64 Cadillac ain't in condition. This one came up, and the rest, as they say, is history. It's now a very popular car. It's been on television. It's been in newspapers, automotive publications, because the story of the car is very interesting to some people. The car was brought home right when my first child was conceived, and I had to get it built in time, take it home from the hospital. So that caught the ear of publishers and TV producers, and did a whole series on this car, how a father to be pulled a 64 Cadillac out of a junkyard and put it back on the road in time to bring his family home from the hospital. So that's a pretty amazing story, true story, and it's a blessing. My son came home from the hospital in a 1964 Cadillac. Not many kids in this day and age can actually say that. So I'm very proud of that story. I'm proud he's on television. I'm proud the car's got national recognition for that story. And I'm proud to say it's going to be even nicer down the road when I get it fully restored. Right now it's fully mechanically restored, new brakes, new tires, bouncer cylinder, fuel pump, obviously the tune-up components, power steering pump, everything to make it mechanically safe for my young family. But she's not obviously cosmetically finished, but I'll do the mechanicals first and the cosmetics second. It's just my favorite Cadillac. Won't be my last Cadillac, but of all the cars I got, it's the only car I can say I'll never sell because there's too much sentimental attachment. But I want to thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because the 58's coming up this summer. So I'm just finishing off the last little bit on the 82 Gold Fleetwood Brougham. And then when that car is finished and completed, I'll continue working on the 58 Extended Deck Sedan DeVille. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you down the road.